disasters over the summer of 2021 were a stark reminder that climate change is a major risk for the world. Floods, wildfire, major storms and droughts have struck all over the world, making headlines in every newspaper. These events affect businesses in a number of ways, such as by destroying transport infrastructure, disrupting supply chains, and reducing workforce mobility. This environmental risk is not likely to disappear in the near future, and it is therefore key to include it in every business risk strategy. Reflecting our role as a market leader in business risk analysis, our Coface country risk assessment model now includes for an environmental pillar. Our indicator does not only measure the occurrence of natural disasters. We also look at the real effect based on the structure of the economy, as well as the costs associated with building resilience to such events. To account for these multiple perspectives, our indicator is built around three pillars: the exposure index, the sensitivity index, and the transition index. Our exposure index measures the natural disaster's probability of occurrence over the short and longer term. A country at sea level, such as the Maldives, will be highly exposed to rising water levels and potential flooding. However, being exposed to a shock does not mean suffering from its worst consequences. Our sensitivity index measures a country's readiness to face adverse events. For instance, the effect of a drought will be different for a country that is fully reliant on its agricultural sector compared to a fully diversified economy. Finally, our transition index. New regulations are increasingly forcing businesses to transition toward less carbon-intensive models. Adapting to new processes bears some costs for the businesses. Our transition indicator measures this risk too often forgotten, and for which the highest rankers are among most developed markets, notably the Nordic countries and Switzerland. With this new tool, Coface continues to adapt its analysis to an ever-changing world. The cost of building resilience on these events.
Mais jusque-là, tu t'en étais très très bien.